In the Yellow Prayer Book, page 1. All mother sentient beings, limitless as space, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience. May they experience happiness, be free from suffering, and swiftly may they attain precious, unsurpassed, perfectly complete enlightenment. All mother sentient beings, limitless as space, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience. May they experience happiness, be free from suffering, and swiftly may they attain precious, unsurpassed, perfectly complete enlightenment. For that purpose, until I attain Buddhahood, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. Until death, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. From today until this time tomorrow, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. Namo Sanje Jung Jom De Mai Donu Jam Je Sanjo Sem Je Do Namo Sanje Jung Jom De Mai Donu Jam Je Sanjo Sem Je Do. In the White Tarasana, page 1, Namo, in the Mother Victress, embodiment of all the Buddhas, Dharma, and Sangha, I and all beings take refuge and resolve to cultivate bodhicitta, the mind of enlightenment. Namo, in the Mother Victress, embodiment of all the Buddhas, Dharma, and Sangha, I and all beings take refuge and resolve to cultivate bodhicitta, the mind of enlightenment. 之心得之，穷年的马家是经常就。各别三次三那三九不，内修给我也让着东过，大有给公三九节目公，早先人等着公的定心，东海跟着人民的永久。东北岸来南有无明星，不断经过人的人间间，也把那完成完成，大无等前车上北的，上面问出多年谁用的。让你也见可乐可三子，撒眼去见永白白干子，下送接中千百红安吧，人情境界他的结情来经，借我发来送我。头大面看了无准备，我们那公着完了节，见着你们玩个街道。我早红巴布阿门看到的萨玛雅西热耶夫，我们的阿嘎阿登布贝德阿鲁干干的那么萨达巴的左右苏。拉达拉美吉边吉，小吉边马拉杜的，红巴滚来罗泽马，罗马要拉三扎的。九年的满都文可罗嘎，台湾当当也有我爱吧，让我这在满大才刚的，在别也干的难的这个。我见空的灯有神的多，的天在瓦人真求多久，可罗塞人们就送了呀，啥子也用什么也大爷，可来我这个是满天将。健康住着乐观山这个半场半山的考试，我接来也在把东西丢。 Om Basumade Shiriso, Om Basumade Shiriso, Basumade Shiriso, Om 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 Benza Zendraso, 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 Om Dari Dure Mama Jana Piye Bada Guru So Dare Dure Mama Jana Piye Bada Guru So Om Dare Dure Mama Jana Piye Bada Guru So Om Dare Dure Mama Jana Piye Bada Guru So Om Dare Dure Mama Jana Piye Bada Guru So Om Dare Dure Mama Jana Piye Bada Guru So Om Dare Dure Mama Jana Piye Bada Guru So Om Dare Dure Mama Jana Piye Bada Guru So Om Dare Dure Mama Jana Piye Bada Guru So Om Dare Dure Mama Jana Piye Bada Guru So Dare Dure Mama Jana Piye Bada Guru So Om Dare Dure Mama Jana Piye Bada Guru So Om Dare Dure Mama Jana Piye Bada Guru So Om Dare Dure Mama Jana Piye Bada Guru So Om Dare Dure Mama Jana Piye Bada Guru So Dare Dure Mama Jana Piye Bada Guru So Om Dare Dure Mama Jana Piye Bada Guru So Om Dare Dure Mama Jana Piye Bada Guru So Om Dare Dure Mama Jana Piye Bada Guru So Om Dare Dure Mama Jana Piye Bada Guru So Om Dare Dure Mama Jana Piye Bada Guru So Om Dare Dure Mama Jana Piye Bada Guru So Om Dare Dure Mama Jana Piye Bada Guru So Om Dare Dure Mama Jana Piye Bada Guru So Om tu dare tu re mama yun jana pin padang guru so. Om dare tu re mama yun jana pin padang guru so. Don ne ren jen hu de dor ma ne. Đại ông a đen chọn đen đê man bờ phật đen la mê cơ chế chở tên dê thêm thương duyên đàn đồ con xem bàn du. Đừng dê men ra ban do quý bê chiên thở nó đua vợ đơn bá rê đen chồm đen đê man chân bê dê chiên ba xả dê chiên đông xả yên chư chiên đông yun bê bá ta ta rin chiên chiên chế bá bá nè sông vô ma hồn thổ vư tăng nè vân trừ hô mê nè gồm đỡ chiên ra nhẹ mê thân bà dư. Om Jom Den De Ma Jar Va Se Me Se Te Da Jin Da Na Tse Jian Tao Je Gong Na Xie Om Arya Dharam Banja Samaya Di Tha Ven. Om Jaya Chun Chu Pe Zeng Sanam Sama Te Kona Chu Yong Sha Se Me To Bu Ma Me Zhe Jia Sha Zero Da Yo Nam A Jar Se Da La Me Bam Jer Kun Zang Ge Chiều trên giang dỗ bò xuân chu Om Aya Tare Sabare Ar Gam Ba Den Pu Be Du Nalo Gen Gen Den Den Shabda Badi Zaya Sova. Rupa Shabdan Ganda Raj Sabha Sharana Mandal Panda Ram Lan Yalan Ten Kor Yoji Lane Ton Samem Je Nam Nam Jin Da Hu Zong Da Ma Zong Hu Po Gong Da Lu Lan De Jom Den De Man Bu Rana Mandala Bunza Manga Hu Sa Ye Puju So Jen Me Do Zhang Ra Ra Len Ye Nye De Jin Ba De San Je Shen La Me De Bu Wa Ye Zhou Kung Nam Da Shen De Chu Ba Shu.
Noble Aryatara and all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas abiding in the 10 directions and the 3 times, I prostrate to you with utter sincerity. I visualize offerings of actual and imaginary flowers, incense, butter lamps, perfume, feast, music, and so forth. Retinue of Aryatara, please accept them. I confess the 10 non-virtues, the 5 inexpiable transgressions, the afflictive emotions habituated by the mind, and my every misdeed from beginningless time until today. I rejoice in the merit of all virtues accumulated in the 3 times by the hearers, solitary realizers, bodhisattvas, ordinary people, and so forth. Please turn the wheel of the Dharma of the greater, lesser, and common vehicles according to the varied thoughts and intellectual capacities of sentient beings. As long as samsara remains, please do not pass into nirvana, but look with compassion upon sentient beings who are sinking in the ocean of suffering. Whatever merit I have amassed is the cause of my enlightenment. Thus, before too long, may I become a glorious guide to transient beings.
The handout praises to the 21 Taras. Om, I prostrate to the noble, transcendent liberator. Homage Tara, swift, heroic, eyes like lightning, instantaneous, sprung from opening stamens of the Lord of 3 worlds, tear-born lotus. Homage she whose face combines 100 autumn moons at fullest, blazing with light rays resplendent, has 1,000 star collection. Homage golden blue on lotus, water-born in hand adorned, giving effort, calm austerities, patience, meditation, her sphere. Homage crown of Tathagatas, actions triumph without limit, relied on by conquerors' children, having reached every perfection. Homage filling with Dutare, home desire, direction, and space, trampling with her feet the 7 worlds, able to draw forth all beings. Homage worshipped by the all-lords, Chakra, Agni, Brahma, Maru, honored by the hosts of spirits, corpse raisers, Gandharvas, Yakshas. Homage with her tread and pit sounds, destroying foes' magic diagrams, her feet pressing left out, right in, blazing in a raging fire blaze. Homage to Re, very dreadful, destroyer of Mara's champions. She with frowning lotus visage, she was slayer of all enemies. Homage at the heart, her fingers adorn her with 3 jewel mudra. Light ray masses all excited, all directions wheels adorn her. Homage she so joyous, radiant, crown emitting garlands of light, mirthful laughing with Dutare, subjugating Mara's devas. Homage she able to summon all earth guardians assembly, shaking, frowning with her home sign, saving from every misfortune. Homage crown adorned with crescent, moon all ornaments most shining. Amitabha in her hair, not sending out much light eternal. Homage she who mid-wreath blaze like unending fire abiding. Right stretched, left bent, joy surrounds you. Troops of enemies destroying. Homage she who strikes the ground with her palm and with her foot beats it. Scowling with the letter hum, the 7 levels she does conquer. Homage, happy, virtuous, peaceful. She whose field is peace nirvana. She endowed with Om and Swaha, destroyer of the great evil. Homage, she whose joy surrounded, tearing foes' bodies asunder. Freeze with hum the knowledge mantra, arrangement of the 10 letters. Homage to with C letter of the shape of syllable hum. Foot stamping shakes the 3 worlds, Meru, Mandara, and Vindhya. Homage holding in her hand the hair-marked moon of Deva lake form, with twice spoken Tara and Pit, totally dispelling poison. Homage she whom gods and their kings and the Kinnaras do honor. Armored in all joyful splendor, she dispels bad dreams and conflicts. Homage she whose 2 eyes bright with radiance of sun and full moon. With twice Hara and Tutare, she dispels severe contagion. Homage full of liberating, powered by the set of 3 natures. Destroyers and yakshas, and raise corpses supreme Ture. These praises with the root mantra, and prostrations thus are 21.
Bhadra Thukje Dando Demi Jang Zoni Zote Chi Kong Je 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 Mam Tang Xie De Zhi Su Chim Jo Je Ro Kong Je Zhe Chi Yin San Je Shu Om Tali Tu Tali Tu Mama Dare du dare dure so.
Exalted Mother Goddess Tara, residing in the unborn empty expanse of Dharmadhatu, who bestows bliss upon every sentient being, please protect me from all danger. Since Mother sentient beings are unaware that they themselves are the Dharmakaya, their minds are navigated by afflictive emotions as they wander adrift through cyclic existence. Mother Goddess, please protect them. Dharma has not yet arisen from the depths of some beings' hearts. By adhering to mundane words, they are deceived by erroneous philosophies. Authentic Mother Goddess, please protect them. Having seen the nature of mind itself so difficult to recognize, some still do not habituate it but remain distracted by negative activities. Mindful Mother Goddess, please protect them. Regardless of what they do, some remain shackled by their habitual pattern of dualistic grasping at the self-arisen mind of non-dual wisdom. Goddess of the mind of non-duality, please protect them. Although they dwell in the absolute truth, some are ignorant of the interdependence of cause and effect and confused by the meaning of that which should be understood. Omniscient Mother Goddess, please protect them. Certain individual disciples do not yet comprehend that by possessing an innate space-like nature, free of mental concepts, all phenomena are inseparable from space. Perfectly enlightened Mother, please protect them.
Samaya mana balaya aya dare Tidano memba Sudu Kayo memba Subu Kayo memba Anurado memba Avasede memba Yenzo Surva Karma Sujame Zidam Chirang Guru Aha Hu Banga Aya dare mame menza aya dare na samaya sadova omaya dare samaya manu balaya aya dare dinoba didandunu me sukdu kaya me bava sukdu kaya me ba anurado me bava sarva sede me ba Sava karma sutame chudam jirang guru ha ha hu banga aya dare mame mendra aya dare ma samaya sadova om aya dare sama alaya aya dare dino ba dido dudu meba sudo gayo meba va sudo gayo me Anurado meba va sarva siddhe meba yanda sarva karma sutta siddham shirayam guru hum ha 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 hu banga vate ayatare bhava ma ado ma jayo ma druda dalo momba vangana chi zong zu la me zhe dan ba zo re re om de ne den nin ji de kor wa si de yo ne jiang ne mi jie dang wang su su jiao na le ba sa du su jiang qian zai ma wan jie da na men chi be ngu zhe de la ma la ye zha xi da ge ni zhen chu ba yi ge wen zhe nian chu zhe xiu.
Page 52. Exalted Transcendent Lady of Triumph, Compassionate One, may I and all innumerable sentient beings purify the two obscurations and swiftly complete the two accumulations. Thus may we attain complete awakening. Until then, in every lifetime, having obtained the sublime bliss of gods and humans, may the obstacles hindering the attainment of omniscience, interfering spirits, epidemics, illnesses, and so forth, as well as the various causes which lead to premature death, nightmares, evil omens, the 8 fears, and all danger be quickly pacified and eliminated. May abundant auspiciousness, prosperity, and happiness, both mundane and transcendent, increase and proliferate. May every purpose without exception be accomplished effortlessly and spontaneously. May we persevere in the practice, and may the sacred Dharma flourish. Through continuous practice, may we behold your sublime face. May we realize emptiness, and may precious bodhicitta broaden and expand like the waxing moon. When we are born in the victor's excellent and lovely mandala from an exquisitely beautiful lotus, may Amitabha, the victorious Buddha of infinite light, give his prophecies again, and thereafter may we gain attainment. In every lifetime, I have thoroughly realized the deity who accomplishes the enlightened activities of all the past, present, and future Buddhas. Bluish-green with a single face and 2 arms, she is the swift subduer. May the auspiciousness of our mother who holds an upala flower be present. Queen Mother Tara, may I and others become identical to you with your retinue, lifespan, pure realm, and nobly superior marks of perfection. Through the power of exaltation and supplication of you, let disease, malevolent spirits, poverty, and quarreling be pacified, and let the Dharma and auspiciousness flourish for myself and others wherever we may live. Having discarded physical deformities, you possess the marks of perfection. Having discarded impediments of speech, your voice is the melodic bird song of the Kalavinka. Having discarded lapses of the mind, you perceive all that should be known. May the auspiciousness of the lady who blazes with glory be present. Om. Homage to she who protects from the 8 fears. Homage to she who blazes in auspicious glory. Homage to she who blocks the gate to the lower realms. Homage to she who leads on the path to the higher realms. You are my constant companion. I pray that you will eternally protect me with compassion. O Mama of the Buddhas of the 3 times, you lovingly care for all sentient beings like a mother for her child. Through your love for myself and all beings, you purify the 2 obscurations so we may perfect the 2 accumulations. In every lifetime, you pacify disturbances arising from the 8 and 10 fears. Having attained merit, Dharma teachings and wealth proliferate. When I am completely released from the iron shackles of self-grasping, may my altruism be indistinguishable from yours in benefiting all beings. Please fulfill the wishes of those disciples who maintain Samaya.
Okay, Mahakala Dharma Protectors.
Next, we'll do the brief Torma offering to the Dharma Protectors. In the Buddha, Dharma, and Supreme Assembly, I take refuge until enlightenment is attained. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. In the Buddha, Dharma, and Supreme Assembly, I take refuge until enlightenment is attained. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings.
Simje damje deva dan deva jadan dembar je donga dan donga je jadan je donga me deva dan mandrava je niren chadan nida jarve dan yola dembar je.
May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they never be separated from the happiness that is free from suffering. May they rest in equanimity that is free from attachment and aversion. May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they never be separated from the happiness that is free from suffering. May they rest in equanimity that is free from attachment and aversion.
Lume tengdo tuje ten de jong yang xian jia qin shang a dur zhe nga je ba hong zhang zhe a dat man lang bam bam tam jian chen hong yi na wu long yu me ba zhe xie qian ke we ni ju ber we lui jie tar ma mer jie ken ka ju da zhen wo wa zek lai wong zhi dur zhe go zhe ye yang sa da wa Ruja durja tamba ye shi dur jam sar jo oma hong ha hos oma hong ha hos oma hong ha hos ranga toga savona wan shi la ma ya dang dang kan zhou qi jiong so ma zhou nor la su jiong jib dat ge re len cha zhe zhou Jin zhang zhun de zin da de a gan ba be be du be a lu gen gen ne ve de sha da ba de za ya so Jin Semasa, Chujong Koje Dorma, Nichero Karangai, Parche Nedo Bedo, Dorje Lobongose, Chuda Demba Soyembe, Daka Sando Draba, Oma, Namandu Zenzamba, Nidino Dato Mona, Munzin Lamar Zamarat, Zila Chinyaman, Umandayon Jay, Yero de Karangai, Chudanum Jubavan, Oma, Zaka Jajin, Soyo Zare, Pango Dunja Zangan Zon, Chinjin Timbe Torma, Nijero de Karangai, Arche Solan Dujin, Oma, Nasabazo Soje, Yedanya Manana, Chipariana, the Dada, Davo Koje Doma, Nijero de Karangai, Nado Jin Rubanzo, Oma, Vidalon Jamba, Lencha Puno Jangon, Kayan Chidin Dorman, Nijero de Karangai, Nusation Benze, Lencha Sanjan Puno, Shangon Dajan Goan, Nama Hon Road Sinjin Tae, Chijin Tumbe Dorman, Nijero de Karangai, Rarandonga Soje, and the Sansan Danger.
Page 8. Ho, please consider me. Ho, please consider me. Ho, please consider me. Glorious Vajra, guardian, great black one, Mahakala, and the glorious great Bhairava, Haruka, Chakrasamvara, by nature, you are one within Dharmata. In essence, you are the same within exalted wisdom. In character, you are equal in unhindered activity. Hero who defeats all unfavorable circumstances, you are the foremost Lord of all appearance and existence, gods and demons. Fierce protector who is the great leader of activity oppressors. Invincible sovereign of radiant splendor, you protect awareness holding yogins as if they were your own children and assess the concentration of oath-bound practitioners. You are endowed with the radiance of peace, the splendor of increasing, the power of magnetizing activity, and are swift in activities of liberating savage foes and hindrances. Your mighty skill to protect the teachings is superb. Powerful Lord Dorji Draksalchen, great war god of yogins, please think of me. Abiding on the sacred ground of Vajraharuka's enlightened body, speech, and mind, I, a yogin, engage in practice to attain unsurpassed enlightenment. Act so as to conquer obstacles to the path of supreme bliss and the dread of the four Maras. Please cause me to encounter the Samadhi escort that will guide me on the true path. Thus, until I attain enlightenment, help me so I will not traverse perverted paths with my body, speech, and mind. Please cause my mind to turn toward freedom and enlightenment. May all unfavorable circumstances in this world be vanquished. May perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and increase. May gods, demons, and men be overpowered, and at all times and in every circumstance, may enlightened activities be accomplished according to my supplications. As you are the glory and guardian of all beings, please perform activities to grant supreme and common cities unobstructedly and effortlessly. May I vanquish all unfavorable circumstances, the enemies and hindrances with perverted views and the like, and may perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and prevail. Mahri. By the power of compassion and previous aspirations, Achichoki Droma, arise from the basic space of phenomenon and look upon us from the expanse of exalted wisdom. Miraculously descend upon this activity mandala. Mother Achi, daughter of Nanam, powerful lady, Dharma Tara, wisdom Tara, Samaya Tara, magnetizing goddess, flesh-eating Karma Dakini, Noble Lady Tashi Seringma, Meyu Lupsangma, Tekart Druksama, Tenki Shalsangma, and Chopin Trinksama. Protectors of the lineage forefathers, protectors of frightening hermitages, protectors with Samaya who pledged to protect the teachings of the Kagyu lineage. Your effulgent wisdom never fades, your compassion never withholds. Your blessings are close and your power is unobstructed. All of you bless us yogins and our retinue with your enlightened body. Bless us with your enlightened speech. Bless us with your enlightened mind. Bless us with your enlightened qualities. Bless us with your enlightened activities. Act so as to conquer adverse circumstances and the dread of the four Maras. Please cause me to encounter the Samadhi escort that will guide me on the true path. Thus, until I attain enlightenment, help me not to walk on perverted paths with body, speech, and mind, but cause my mind to turn toward freedom and enlightenment. May all unfavorable circumstances in this world be vanquished. May perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and increase. May gods, demons, and men be overpowered, and at all times and in every circumstance, may enlightened activities be accomplished according to my supplications. As you are the glory and the guardian of all beings, please perform activities to grant supreme and common cities unobstructedly and effortlessly. May I vanquish all unfavorable circumstances, the enemies and hindrances with perverted views and the like, and may perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and prevail. Zaya, Zaya, Siddhi, Siddhi, Pala, Pala.
Om Jarve Gozo Dorje Naboje Yenzro Jarve Yonzo Najan Saro Donzo Sendong Kando Je Kando Toda Nyanze Kurje Shaje Pinji Manan Da Jonda Tasa Yanka Ponya Tena Parje Gumbo Dunja Zanga Ta Nabu Donda Shazam Bamje Mamo Sewa Kazin Dunjin Ponya Leze Danja Apse Chedro Leze Jongor Je Tashi Zere Mona Jamja Hara Mense Jaji Nande Lamla Ranga Leze Norjim Shinjong Yayo Zabdu Rahat Yajin Gunga Nurje Yane Panjin Tanga Tamba Gini Yendin Gumbu Dimba Jondang Sindin Dalo Yaje Jinze Nade Kosong Toyon Chile Sanga Lado Songor Dimbe Nadanjin Tashi Zere Muna Jamrat Rima Jedro Mira Dorman Yamin Daza Renjin Gogu Kogu Sawa Zangun Yuva Zingen Jube Ishin Chube Insan Damjin Jamzu Sola Solo Chudo Malo Jija Tudan Gango Tamse Nyamjai Manchur Soju Jive Daja Jube Dason Chele Mundu Kadan Dinzon Kurdan Kaza Pardan Yimbe Dagwe Sasam Name Dazo Nube Gibo Parche Jinda Suwe Budon Jasam Dana Chujin Dubai Yedon Sungon Chuji Renjin Yedon Timbe Sachin Chamban Chungo Deju Saja Longju Namjin Suma Nyedu Tsebe Namjo Jowe Tule Duba Sanje Dinzon Kuncho Umbat Yedon Dejo Namjo Tseba Yibe Taso Drogbe Tombo Kurdan Namjo Jeba Yidu Gimi Lanto Nam Jo Beron Zen Chamba, Lula Ranja Deva Kola, Ila Nambar Dobe Zen, Sami Devi Nayan Lubar, Chusur Chuchu Chudu Chudu, Tuzar Maton Zedon Chewan, Yala Trashi Lam Jum Pasu, Sisu Lam Chen Chole Dondo, Yibbe Zagba Chongun Chewan, Tadan Dondin, Taye Simje Domje, Lami Zobo Sanjo Druba, Marchi Marchi Malu Shewa, Tenje Malu Sunje Druba, Jie Kang Yi La Chimba Changje, Yubbe Mudu Zowan Zeba, Suma Yi Norma China, Naga Sande Malu Druba. Om Banza Gamba Den Bu Be Du Be Alu Gen Gen Neve De Shabda Ba De De Om Banza Sado Samaya Mana Balaya Banza Sado Dino Ba Didro Didro Me Sudu Gaya Me Baba Sudu Gaya Me Anurado Me Baba Sarva Sede Me Bayanzo Sarva Karma Sutta Sadam Shriyan Guru Hum Ha 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 Hu Ba Sava Tatanga Da Beda Mame Beda Be Ma Samaya Sadu Dana Dinda Leje Tu Kurva Sida Yone Nemi Cheda Vaso Chona Lepa Sadu So Ume Sudrate Enzo Yesu Jom Den De Ge Jing Ha Ru Drupa Zipe Kanja Pei Jing Jong A Xia Ji Qi Jong Su Ma Nam Je Zha Xi Shu Be Zha He De Ka Sa De Sa Me Me Ba Lan Be Zha He De Ka Su Du Me Ba Su Du Me Ba Su Du Me Ba Anu De Me Ba Sa Su Du Me Ba Sa Su Ma Su Du Me Pu Dan Pi Dan Ku Ru Hu Ha Sa De Lang Ga De He De Ka Ma Mi Zha He De Ka Ba Ma Sa Ma Ya Sa Du Zambala.
Summoning Good Fortune, page 63 in the Rainfall of Benefit.
Then
spiritual. Fortune brave and strong, boys, perfect and virtuous girls. Pure as crystal, fortune like sun and eastern rise. Like the swelling southern clouds, southern and fortune. Miss western, long like fortune, please come here like the river flows northern. Long like fortune, please come here like we're falling from above. Up along like fortune, come like streets rising below. Lower along like fortune, come mountain of melodious praise. Come like turquoise dragons, like students flying, come like dazzling star calling. Home breeze in Vajradakini, bring us fortune, passive, find deceased demons, hindrances. Southern jewel Dakini, bring us success, food and wealth, expand the varied riches. Western Buddhist Dakini, Summer Vajradakini, Samsara Nirvana, Northern Action Dakini, bring the foreign light and dark sunlight that hinders evil. Let gods with your retinue, bring in all the world's fortune, bring auspicious objects, bring fortune for objects, always remain at this place, and make this fortune steadfast. Fortune ties like substances, and this place project, wealth please remain firm unchanging, grant eternal city, grant in this treasure city, grant wealth and merit city, grant two cities, let them be accomplished spontaneously. Sarwa city, home. Ahung, three Kayas, Lama, deities of longevity, Dakinis of Uddiyana, an assembly of wealth gods, please bestow the four empowerments upon me and other fortunate disciples. Being bestowed with the supreme four empowerment upon my body, may I attain the indestructible Vajrabody. Being bestowed with the supreme speech empowerment upon my speech, may I attain the power of Brahma's 60 melodies. Being bestowed with the supreme mind empowerment upon my mind, may I attain the power over the unborn simplicity. May I obtain the essence Kaya empowerment, the ultimate empowerment that is the spontaneous presence of the three Kayas. May I obtain the empowerment of the Guru's three Kayas, which causes the three poisons to manifest as the three Kayas. May I obtain the empowerment of long-life deities of the five families, which causes the five poisons to manifest as the five aspects of primordial wisdom. May I obtain the empowerment of the Dakinis of Uddiyana, by which the body of deathless primordial wisdom is obtained. May I obtain the empowerment of white Zambala Yabyum, which effortlessly and spontaneously accomplishes ordinary and sublime cities. May I obtain the empowerment of wealth gods and treasure lords, which perfects the abundance of food, wealth, and riches. May I obtain the empowerment of Mahamudra, which liberates from samsara's pain. May I obtain the empowerment of self-knowing Dharmakaya, which is the primordial purity of the delusional perceptions of unawareness. May I obtain the empowerment of the great completion, which is the primordial purity of all phenomena of samsara and nirvana. May I obtain the empowerment of the great middle way, which naturally liberates the four extremes of eternalism and nihilism. May I obtain the empowerment of the perfection of wisdom, which is inexpressible, being beyond words and thoughts. May I obtain the empowerment of total openness, free from fixation, which naturally liberates dualistic propensities. May I obtain the empowerment of immortal life, which is the unchanging expanse of awareness. May I obtain the empowerment of awakening within one lifetime, which is the endless accumulation of merit. Hri, the Guru who is the three Kayas, deities of longevity, Dakinis of Uddiyana, and assembly of wealth gods, my own body, speech, and mind, this life, all solid and substantial matter, all these dissolve like clouds dissolving in the sky or water pouring into water, without reference point, into the all-pervasive open space of Ah. Within a state of non-distraction, rest at ease. In the unborn basic space of phenomena, let go of everything. In a state of simplicity, remain free and open. Seal with steadfastness. Samaya, seal, seal, seal. Hung Hri. By this virtue of timelessness beyond the three times, may all beings be relieved from the suffering of poverty, hunger, and thirst, and may all wishes and enjoyments be fulfilled. At last, may they swiftly attain the most excellent state of the Master Padmasambhava and Amitabha in the Buddha field great bliss, and reach the ground of no return.
Long life. Up to you.
In the Yellow Prayer Book on page 22, the Long Life Prayers. For this realm, encircled by snow-covered mountains, you are the source of all benefit and happiness. Tenzin Gyatso, Lord Chenrezig, may you remain steadfast until the end of samsara. Embodiment of the three jewels, great being who upholds and increases the teachings of the Shakya lion. Supreme are your activities of guiding others with your perfect deeds. May you, the precious Guru who accomplishes everything spontaneously, live long. Holder of the teachings of the Lord Drigungpa, great Lord of the Three Jewels, through the power of your peerless compassion and the holy Dharma's peace and light, you bring relief to beings. May your life be long. The one known in the Holy Land as Arya Deva emanated into the Gar clan of eastern Tibet as Chidingpa, the heart son of Jigten Gompo. May the life of the glorious Garchen remain steadfast for 100 eons. on page 28. May the teachings of the great Drigumpa Ratna Shri, Master of Interdependent, Omniscient Lord of Dharma, who has seen all knowable things, be upheld until the end of cyclic existence through study, practice, hearing, contemplation, and meditation. Your 1,000 arms are 1,000 wheel-turning kings. Your 1,000 eyes are the 1,000 Buddhas of this fortunate eon. Your love is boundless like space. I supplicate to the Bodhisattva Chenrezig.
Oi ma ne phe me hon re. 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 Oi ma ne phe me nya re. Oi ma ne phe me hon re. Oi ma me me hon re. Ge wan de yin nya da da. Yin re ze wan du ju na. Ro wa ji ju ma le ba. Te yi sa na gu ba yu. San jo sem jo ren bo ji. Ma ji ba na ji ju ji. Ji ba nyo ma me ba ya. Gong ne gong de pe wa yu.
By this virtue, may I swiftly accomplish Lord Chenrezig, and may I bring all beings without exception to that state. May Bodhicitta, the precious and supreme mind, arise in whom it has not yet arisen. Where it has arisen, may it not decline, but ever increase higher and higher. Thank you all for joining us, and please join us tomorrow, March 30th, at 9 a.m. for Khenpo Tenzin's first class in the online teaching series for A Precious Garland, the Supreme Truth by Gampopa. Thank you.
Không có